What is happening, everyone? I am Travis Willingham, and you are watching the 6th and final installment of the Legend of Vox Machina Crew and A. Now, over the past few episodes, we have been able to meet the talented folks over at Titmouse, and we have seen an incredible amount of passion going into the animated series. But these talented artists and storytellers didn't just appear out of thin air. Everybody loves a good origin story, so let's hear theirs. Gang, tell us all about it.
All right, well,
we're here today to talk about
I don't know.
Get to know the artists a bit more.
How did I make my start as an animation professional?
Oh gosh, my start.
That's a question that's quite often asked.
I mean, I have a long story. I mean, it's like a journey.
That's a good question. Actually, I didn't really seek out animation. It kind of found me. I was doing editorial illustration in New York City, where I'm from. I just got a call from my friend Vince, who was at a studio, big studio. They were just relying on artists to spread the word of who knew how to draw and who could, do the stuff. So I was like, all right, well, I'll try. And I took the test, and they liked my stuff, and I flew over, and I started as a revisionist, and I became a storyboard artist, and now I'm working as a director.
I actually started working as a production assistant. All I did was stock the kitchen full of groceries and clean the kitchen, but that was my foot in the door, and I got to meet a lot of awesome artists. Got my first artist job at Warner Brothers. I was actually a character designer, but I also did color, and so that's kind of how I fell into that color design role.
I made my start as an animation professional on a CG show at DreamWorks TV, but I really wanted to do more anime style shows, so I worked towards that from there.
I got plucked out of school to join the Powerpuff Girls reboot show as a storyboard artist. And then I went to Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and was a board artist there. And then I joined Legend of Vox Machina as a director.
It was a long journey. Actually, I started off working in marketing and PR after college, but it just didn't really feel like it was for me. So I kind of did like a reevaluation of my life in my mid-20s and quit my job, moved to LA, took a video production boot camp class, and luckily I met some really awesome people who were great mentors to me, helped me get internships, and then somehow landed at Titmouse, which I feel really lucky to be here.
I actually started off more in like illustration and 2D design, and then sidestepped into animation as a character designer. But then I was talking to my art director, and through describing what I liked and didn't like, they actually recommended storyboards as like an alternative. Because character design, I was like, oh, it was fun, but I wasn't having that much fun. It was like, it's a job. But then I started storyboarding, and then a year or two later, here I am.
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, where there isn't as much animation opportunity out there. So once I found out what storyboarding was, I started hitting up artists like left and right for answers. I hit up one artist and he happened to like my stuff. So I ended up getting a gig. After that, I just kept the ball rolling. I went from Powerhouse to Titmouse, and I'm still here.
When I started, there wasn't the internet. I had to meet a guy that my sister met. And she was like, hey, I met this guy that has an animation studio. You should show him your drawings. And that's how I got in, because they really needed anybody that could draw. I knew nothing about animation. I just started drawing with a smile from ear to ear. And I start making friends. They see that you're serious, that you can work, that you can draw, that you can also learn stuff. I think you understand starting in animation that there's no perfect, and there will never be.
What is my best advice to the fantasy storytellers and animators of tomorrow?
Best advice.
I think we all love fantasy, and we all love to see fantasy taken in a different direction. Do something different. Bring your own voice.
Show your passion through your work. Don't forget to share that work with your friends.
Create cool stuff with your friends. Yeah, it's so awesome to be working at a company like Titmouse that like champions this stuff, but you can make stuff on your own. You can draw stuff. You can write a story. It's still art. my art isn't more important because I'm getting paid for it. You are still expressing something that the world needs.
You want to make good connections, good relationships, but you also want to have the skill set to continue to work despite those relationships, you know? So draw as much as you can.
Work hard on your craft, on your drawing, on your skills, because those are really what's going to carry you through a career.
Keep drawing. I mean, that's the thing. And put your best work out there, update it, and keep getting better. Don't draw on your own and wonder why nobody's calling you.
Don't get too strung up in the idea that you won't succeed.
Just go for it. Work hard at it, study up, get to know as much as you can about the industry. The more knowledge you have, the more confidence you'll get.
Everything is always worth a shot.
Just keep going and just keep writing and draw what makes you happy and write about what makes you happy and have fun.
I guess in closing,
this show is going to be dope.
It's gotta be the biggest thing ever.
Watch our show. Check it out. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna love it.
Just watch it. You're gonna love the show.
It'll be super worth it, I promise.
All right.
That does it for part 6 of the Legend of Vox Machina Q&A. If you happen to miss episodes 1 through 5, our handy dandy playlist has you covered. And for more updates on the Legend of Vox Machina, stay tuned to the channel here, or you can follow all the news on our website at critroll.com/animated. Thanks for watching.